Today we're talking about exponents written with the base number and the exponent. We can ask for it to be written as repeated multiplication, that would be 5 multiplied by 5. And we can be written in standard form, that would be equal to 25. A couple other things we learned too is we learned how to write answers in exponential form when you have the same base number. So if you have 7 to the power of 2 and you multiply that by 7 to the power of 4, all you simply do are add the exponents. So in this case the answer in exponential form would be 7 to the power of 6. If I add 8 to the power of 5 and I divide that by 8 to the power of 2, all I simply do is subtract the exponents in this case, and then I have 8 to the power of 3. A couple other things we learned today. We learned that any number to the power of 1 is equal to that number. We've actually already learned this before. Alright. But something else that we learned today was that any number to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Doesn't matter what that number is. If that's a decimal number, greater than 1 or less than 1. If the exponent is a 0, that number is equal to the power of 1 in standard form. We talked a little bit about a proof. We used an example for a proof. We said something like if you had 7 to the power of 2 and you divide that by 7 to the power of 2, alright? First of all, 7 to the power of 2 will just come down here as 49, and that's the same as 49 divided by 49. Okay? Same thing. And the 49 divided by 49 is equal to 1. Well, as we saw before, when you have exponents like this with a divide sign, you simply subtract the numbers right here. So 2 take away 2 is equal to 0. So this answer in exponential form is 7 to the power of 0. We can therefore say that 7 to the power of 0 is actually equal to the 1. Let's sort of try that again. If we have 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 8 in standard form. That's simply 8 divided by 8, which is equal to 1. 2 to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of 3, you subtract the exponents, you have 2 to the power of 0. 2 to the power of 0 is exponential form, 1 is standard form. These two are equal answers. From this we can actually prove that any number to the power of 0 is always equal to 1. One more thing we always have to remember with exponents, that if the base is greater than 1, okay, your answer will be larger than the base. But if the base is less than 1, then your answer, when you do an exponential form, will be smaller than the base. So if, for example, you have 0.5 to the power of 2, simply take out your calculator. I'm going to do that really quickly right now to make sure I won't make a mistake. I go 0.5 times 0.5, and that's equal to 0.25, and 0.25 is less than the 0.5.